Malkovich, Malkovich. Malkovich, Malkovich, Malkovich. Malkovich, Malkovich. Malkovich. Malkovich! Suck my dick!
This movie is messed up. If you've never seen this film, I don't know whether to recommend it or not. It is a strange, strange movie. Basically, the premise of this film, it's all about John Malkovich, as you probably guessed. Apparently, John Cusack has found a portal in this building, and the ceiling's about 5.5 feet high on the floor of the building where they're at. He's found this hole in the wall that if you walk through it, if you crawl through it, you end up inside of the head of John Malkovich, which I don't know how many drugs somebody must have been on to come up with this idea, let alone turn it into a film. I don't know why anybody would think of crawling through a hole in a wall in an office building to end up inside of John Malkovich's head. But nonetheless, this movie brought us a pretty good scene of Cameron Diaz duct tape gagged again inside of an animal cage. Cusack goes nuts on her. She plays his wife. He goes nuts because he likes this other woman, and turns out she's a secret lesbian and likes the woman too. Again, this movie is nuts. But yeah, he ties her up in an animal cage, ropes her wrist behind her back pretty good, and duct tape gags her several times. This happens in multiple scenes. I guess he's had her in there for a few days. So we'll go ahead and take a look at those right now.
Oh, and I made him talk, sort of.
Not used to seeing Cameron Diaz looking like this. Definitely like her blonde hair in The Mask better, or Head Above Water. But yeah, this, like I said, this movie is just weird. Charlie Sheen is in it temporarily. He plays Malkovich's friend as himself. And the whole thing, it ends up where there's this collection of old people who know about the portal. That basically Malkovich is a vessel that they're trying to live on forever inside of. It is a strange movie. That's about all I can say about it. I guess if you're high on acid or something and you want to watch a movie, this would be the one to watch. It's weird, but I think the week was pretty good. Cameron Diaz was quite the damsel in distress in the 90s. Hasn't really done any scenes since the 90s. So, but at least she was more than willing to do them. I mean, she looks great. So, she joins AJ Cook and Jessica Alba in our BID Hall of Fame for the week. Next week, I'm not sure which way we're going. I think we're probably going with the van. Yeah, I think we're doing the van next week. Quite a few scenes with the van. So, that's where we're at. Subscribe down there, like down there. Thanks.
That portal is mine, and it must be sealed forever for the love of God.